How'd you see it, mate?
Good first half, poor second half. Thought we set the game up well. I thought we were patient. I thought we had a couple of opportunities that we could have taken, but I thought that was a really good platform first half. I thought second half we worked hard. So there was some good stuff, but there was a couple of missed opportunities with the ball. I don't think we executed as well as what we wanted to get some gaps on them, and then obviously kick try and then run try right into the corner. Really, I thought we defended really well for the most part. I thought we snuffed out most of their opportunities, and then it was disappointing to let in 12 points.
Do you feel like you left a few points out there? Was it Cooper called back, and there was another one as well in the first 5 or 6 minutes?
Yeah, look, even just on the Cooper one, I think that was back, the pass to Cooper. And I think they've been, look, I said it before, I thought they've been really pedantic on forward passes, which is good. Maybe they let some go that they didn't like in the past couple of years, but you've got to be sure. If you're unsure, let the play keep going. We're an attacking advantage. If you want to talk about D, I'll talk about D all day, but you also want to allow attacking advantage to rule in our game. That's why we love watching it. So it's not about the refs today. I think we're seeing it every weekend for months and months and months. I think they've overcorrected, is what I would say.
Do you have a thought, Trent, on the video ref in that? I know that Steve Kearney said last night that he'd got a call during the week that they told him that 2 tries came from forward passes last week. So if the video ref, or if the ref's boss tells him that it's come from a forward pass, it tells you you can use the technology.
Yeah, that's flying in the face of what I just said, isn't it? That's the opposite, I think. My thing, I think I agree with Steve on the strips. I think so. We've corrected the forward passes, so that's less attacking advantage. I think we should have say that one today. But there's many. Yeah. I wouldn't say there's been a lot for us. And now you've got the strips that players that have had 3 tacklers on them, they're trying to fight off 3. 2 of them drop off and then strip the ball. Sure, we can see that as being a bit of different type of footy, but then it ends up, if you don't strip it, ends up in the slowest play the ball of the day. So where's the advantage for the attack? You either don't get it stripped off you, but in the end, there's no quick play the ball advantage. There's actually no advantage whatsoever. So I don't see how the promotion of attack has won in those 2 rule changes. I just think guys trying to fight off 3 guys, which we talk about gang tackling, and now they've got to put it into their chest, hold it tight, and end up with, an 8-second play the ball because, and rightly so, it's not on the refs, because the refs have to see who stole the ball off them. It's just, it's 2 rules that I think of, or 2 interpretations of rules, 1 rule change, 1 interpretation that haven't allowed for flow.
Footy, attacking footy?
Well, as far as I know, when I was on the competition committee, that was ball in play, open-ended attacking footy, stuff that people want to watch. Unpredictability with the strip, I can understand that, but it's not unpredictable if it's either the defender gets the ball or it ends up in a really, really slow play the ball. If a guy wants to attempt a strip after a 3-man tackle, it should be the fastest. If they don't get it, it should be immediate release, play the ball and let's play. Let's play fast. So what's the disadvantage to the defence for trying a strip?
With the forward passes, it wash with you, that we talk about camera angles and it might not give you the accurate picture. I mean, does that wash with you, that side of it? That's not possible yet to get that side of it right?
Well, my bit is if you're unsure, it goes to the attack. That's the bit. I guess that's my point, is I think you've got to be sure it's a forward pass. And look, there'll be some either way, but I don't think for in a game where we want flow that you want to let the ones go past that are backwards.
Like the old benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. I think that's what we want. And I'm not. Look, I think the officiating's really good. It's not about these guys today. I've only spent 5 minutes on it, haven't I? So you know, I know, but I do. I think we're all watching the game. I think we're all thinking that at some point. This is not about getting an advantage for the Roosters. This is about what we want to see in footy.
Can you use back on your team? Can
you
use the premierships you won last year and 4 or 5 years ago as, I guess, barometers compared to now, where you're 6 weeks out from finals, to say we're better placed now than we were 6 weeks ago out in last year, or 6 weeks out 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, I know we're in a good spot. I know a couple of things. You don't want to walk the same path. If you're looking for the exact same feeling, then you're crossing your fingers. There's lots of different paths and you're going to have to walk a different one. So you can't repeat what you did last year or 5 years ago. I know we're in a hungry position. That's, if you want to look at what's important, that's the first thing. You want to be hungry. Do I want to see that first half again? Yes. Do I want to see a better second half? Yes. I thought our second half, obviously, last week was how we wanted to do it. We didn't quite do it this week. So, you know, the focus is very much on, you know, building the squad in the right way, but I know I'm seeing the right attitudes.
Do you feel that hunger went a bit missing during the Origin period? Has come back since those boys have come back? Is that? Do you feel
I think that was some of that Origin was on me. I felt like we needed to go back and pick some stuff up. There was lots of changes in and around there, so there was lots of reasons. You know, that during that Origin period, we fought some really good fights with a lot of different guys out. So if you just go back and look at win-loss, yeah, sure, but there was some. There was some good footy being played there and some that we wanted to improve on. And I feel like we have. There's some stuff that we've fixed up. If you look at the second half of the year compared to the first, we're a better team. And that needs to continually improve.
Siwa's injury?
Yeah, Siwa and both calves. So both Boyd and Siwa are very similar there.
When you say, so are we looking at tears, sprained? Like...
Yeah, look, you know, I don't know is the answer. All I know is that, you know, that they didn't get the shotgun where they couldn't sort of carry on. Siwa sort of carried on for a couple of plays, although limping a lot, but it wasn't the one where you're sort of going, well, I can't move, which can often be the case in the calf. So that's a positive sign for both of them.
And in terms of your backline, Trent, we saw Ryan drop out today and Joey rested last week. Are you still rotating guys, or are you picking?
No, Ryan actually got an injury during the week. Just hurt his patella a bit during the week. That was the reason for him dropping out.
Is it a 1 week injury with Ryan?
No, it'll be a couple of weeks.
Yep.
It'll be 2 or 3.
I guess you've got the depth to. That's the beauty of the Roosters system at the moment, isn't it? You've got depth right across those spots.
Yeah, we've had obviously Matic Avalu play a lot of games during that period. We've had different guys that have played. We've obviously rested Nat Butcher today. You wouldn't know, but he's had a broken rib for 4 weeks, playing with a broken rib. So with Zane and Isaac coming back, that was an opportunity. He's been playing very well, but been playing tough. So that was an opportunity to get him repaired a bit. That's. I mean, we're obviously going to start forging ahead with a consistent team. That's the goal.
Do you envisage continuing with Verrills at hooker, moving until Jake gets back?
Yeah, I thought Sam did really well today. There was a couple of points there where I could have taken him off, and I thought about it. But then I want to play 80 minutes in NRL as a forward is a rite of passage a bit if you're in the middle there. So I wanted to allow him to feel uncomfortable right to the 80th minute. And I think his service was outstanding. I thought the subtleties around his pass, very smooth. The passing for the forwards, which I think really helped our first half. So, I really want to keep pushing Sammy and allow Rads to play the lock role. Thanks.